Hey, what's up, you beautiful people? Today we're diving into the hot-button issue surrounding NYC Mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani and his support for the Boycott, Divestment and Sanctions or BDS movement against Israel. Zohran Mamdani, who's a Democratic Socialist of America politician and Queens Assemblyman, recently defended his stance during a quanda with Democratic primary candidates hosted by the UJA Federation of New York. This event took place on May 22, 2025, and has since sparked quite the controversy. During the quanda, Mamdani called the BDS movement a legitimate movement and emphasized that his support is rooted in his core politics of nonviolence. He said, and I quote, "My support for BDS is consistent with my core of my politics, which is nonviolence." He stressed that BDS seeks to ensure compliance with international law. But, it didn't stop there. Mamdani was also asked if Israel has a right to exist as a Jewish state. He responded, "I believe Israel has a right to exist, and it has a right to exist also with equal rights for all," kind of sidestepping the question of Israel existing specifically as a Jewish state. Now this quanda came hot on the heels of a resurfaced social media clip from 2021 showing Mamdani leading a BDS chant during an anti-Israel protest. And just a day after a pro-Palestinian individual reportedly shot 2 Israeli embassy staff members in Washington, D.C. Security at the event was described as wild, and press, including the Post, were barred from entry. Things got even more intense when Mamdani was asked about his previous comments suggesting that if elected mayor, he would have the NYPD arrest Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu if he visited NYC. Mamdani stood his ground stating, "Ultimately my position is one that I believe our city should be in compliance with international law," and he noted an international criminal court warrant for Netanyahu. He even made a point to say he'd have the same response regarding Russian President Vladimir Putin. His campaign spokesman, Andrew Epstein, chimed in the day after the event, saying, "Zohran has been consistent in his belief that Israel has the right to exist, a responsibility to adhere to international law, and that he supports non-violent movements to ensure compliance with that law." Epstein also mentioned that Mamdani was heartened by the warm reception last night to his vision for a New York that's safe and affordable for everyone. Despite the controversy, Mamdani is polling second behind ex-Gov. Andrew Cuomo for the Democratic nomination. He's faced criticism in the past for not signing resolutions recognizing Israel and the Holocaust, which his campaign attributed to a procedural error. And to top it off, he's been endorsed by anti-Israel ex-squad member Reper Jamal Bowman, and has pushed for the Not on Our Dime Act to stop New York nonprofits from supporting groups involved with West Bank settlements. So, what do you think about Zohran Mamdani's stance on BDS and his political future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things political. Until next time, stay informed and stay awesome. Peace.